Of good define good. Shut up, Jay.
Don't make me laugh. It's supposed to be brother.
We know we're live now because the director, that was him in there. And so, do you need a hug? It's 2-1 right now.
Started.
Well, you know, it's 2-1. I know how you are. 2-1 right now in favor of not the Sarnia Sting. Kitchener Rangers taking the lead right now. It's been interesting. I heard. I got one word for you. Offside.
Offside. Offside.
Offside. Okay. Anyway, so it has been. You know what? They're behind, but it's first period. They came out strong first, and they're still digging hard. They're playing past that whistle. Come on now.
Yeah.
Fan perspective and go.
Okay. No, I don't even know where to go with this. I mean, again, our power play kind of let us down a little bit. Fazio, I don't know what's going on. He's a little bit off. I mean, 2 shots on goal. First 2 shots on goal counted as both goals. That's not typical play from him. There's just something a little funky tonight.
Let's say
it's
not the game we've been seeing from the Sting.
No, and that's what I meant.
Playoffs,
that's what
right?
I meant.
So
and thank you for rephrasing that and bailing me out of the hole.
Yeah, well,
there.
you got the fan perspective. I got the other one.
But I don't know. It's those nights where the puck just doesn't bounce your way. You're digging in the boards and somehow they come up with it. And
we have heard some lucky off the post misses out there a few times as well.
No, we're playing hard. I mean, we've got shots. We're tied in shots on goal at 7, but it was just an odd first period. Like I don't know. It's just something like there's a little funk going on. I think if we shake off the funk and bring back the game, there's clearly some animosity going on there. I'm sorry, am I letting it get in edgewise? But there's clearly no. Come on.
I dare I? No, I'm just kidding.
There's clearly some tensions going on out there.
Well, we knew this was going to be a war, Jay. So I mean,
Smith is deep in the crease.
I'm honestly surprised it hasn't been more aggressive than it already has been.
I think if the referees don't get a handle on it at some point, what happens is that if it's a little lopsided in the beginning, it threatens to get out of hand that much quicker. And I think that's where we're at right now. I think it's been really lopsided in that first period. Certainly, I don't know.
One thing I know the referees have a tough job. You always say you wouldn't want that job. But but aside from that, you know what? We talk about the pressure of the hockey players and the training and everything that they do. There's huge pressure on these referees as well, right? To be out there and do this. But what I'm getting at there is I think I see a little bit of that frustration from the referees out there in this game as well. There's been some kerfuffling going on in the corners. There's been some aggression going on hugely in front of the goaltenders. And
chippiness,
I think the referees are a little frustrated with their job tonight as well, right? So
fair enough.
We'll see. That's my defense for them anyway.
Well, I'm hoping. I mean, really, what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to amp up our game. Right now, the pace is down a bit for us compared to what we've, at least in the last half of that period.
What we've seen, but I don't know that I 100% agree with you. I'm going to disagree with you.
What?
I've never done that.
Are you allowed to do that?
I am.
Where's my contract? I want a review.
Here. Cool down. I think I disagree only because, I was up in the media box there watching, and they're playing really hard, man, and they're digging in deep. They're getting some bad breaks, I'll say that.
Breaks.
But they're playing hard in there. They're playing a game. Can they be playing better? Yes, of course they can, compared to what we've seen already in this whole entire series, quite honestly. But tonight, they're playing hard, and they are playing through the whistle as far as I can see. I think they do have to be careful on what penalties they're going to take, because it'd almost be nice if you just had no referees in playoffs. Maybe not quite like that, but you know what I mean? It'd be nice just to play hockey and get through it. But I don't know. I think they're playing a lot harder than
Yeah.
you're giving them credit for. The score obviously doesn't show. It's 2-1, but they got 7 shots on goal apiece.
Yeah.
And our second periods have been strong lately.
Our second periods have been strong. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like I said, you know, I think the problem is, and not that I'm disagreeing with you. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I think, you know, what I want to see is that instead of bringing our game down to meet them, we need to elevate our game and make them play our game. That's when things like Tuesday night happen.
Yeah, true.
You know, Tuesday night was Sting hockey. We controlled
Sunday
it.
night.
I mean, it was exactly. So we know that we've got this, and if they come out play Sting hockey in the second and third periods, I think this is going to be a very different outcome in the end.
Well, before we continue on talking more, again, we'll remind you if you're just joining us, 2-1 in favor of the Kitchener Rangers. So many people here today wearing their jerseys in support, again, of the Humboldt Broncos. Some of the funeral processionings happening today as well. The radio announcer was laid to rest today. Still, this tragedy is long going for years to come yet. And of course, now we just heard of a passing of 16th. The trainer passed away. So, but what an amazing turnout of support, not just in Sarnia, but all across Canada, and down in the United States as well. I've been seeing lots of things. So, great to see the support. We want to say thanks to our friend Brownstones as well, who's supporting us tomorrow night. Jay Peckham and myself. Sorry, I didn't say that right. My friend Jay Peckham.
There you go.
And myself will be down at Brownstones. We're going to be live at 6:30. We're going to live stream from Brownstones. We're not going to be showing you the game, but we're going to be commentating through it and having a lot of fun down at Brownstones. They're welcome.
So partner with us. Come on down, watch the game, listen to us. You know, or at home, you got your tablet device and your TV, and you can tune into both.
And we have to talk yet. We haven't quite planned the whole show, but we're gonna
plan something.
Well,
what? That's not my contract either. You're making this jump up as you go
I just
along.
led right into it, and you just screwed up a perfectly good lie. No.
That's it. Screwed up a lie.
We're going to have some fun there tomorrow night.
Yes,
we will plan a couple of. Well, I will plan a couple of things. Whether Jay Peckham plays along, he'll at least be there. Yes. At least people that they're looking at us.
I know. That's
like we're Sportsnet or something.
Like we're Sportsnet. Well, one of us is anyway.
I want to say, actually, yeah. All right. I want to say thanks, to the Sarnia Sting as well, who've welcomed myself and then allowed me to bring Jay Peckham along.
Yeah. Thank you, Sting, for sure.
Yeah, they've been fantastic support of what we do, actually.
Absolutely.
And I want to say thanks to you too, Jay.
Honestly,
you're a teacher. You're beautiful, man. No, really.
A lot of fun.
I've learned a lot about hockey in the last 3 years. We're going to do more next year for sure, regardless.
Yeah.
Well, I think so. I think you're going to come back.
We'll see.
Ooh, we'll see.
We'll see.
All right. 2-1 again. We're about 3 minutes away from puck drop happening. And again, don't forget, tomorrow night, Brownstones. We'll be there live, 6:30 on our Facebook page and all over social media. And Jay Peckham and myself going to have a good time. Final thoughts 100%. Before we wrap this one up?
No, just looking for our game in period 2.
All right.
That's what we're looking for.
Sarnia Sting got to take it to the Kitchener Rangers, according to Jay Peckham, to get back in the game. Second period coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll be keeping you updated, of course, all through our social media at TVSN World. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram there as well. I'm David Burrows, broadcasting for the Video Show Network, and my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!
Talk to you soon.